Come on, you little bloody... Jesus Christ. Oh. Ah. It's been a long time. I haven't had a video up for some time. It's been one of those, well, let's face it, it's been one of those years, never mind one of those summers. I've been very busy doing training courses and things of that sort, and then I hurt my back. I don't normally have a bad back, but I had a bit of an accident and damaged the muscles on my right hand side of the back, and every time it sort of looks like it's getting fixed, it gets worse again, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. That's one of those things. Anyway, this is the end of the summer, and we've had a decent summer. I mean, well, we have in where I live anyway. Summers are normally, well, in Britain, the saying goes is that we get a lot of weather in Britain in the same day usually. Anyway, end of the summer. What have I done? Bugger all. Not a lot, which is a bit of a shame, but what with one thing and the other, just haven't been feeling it. So let's get on anyway and show you what I have done. So one of the few things I've done, I bought a few things, not much, model kits and stuff, nah. Yeah, anyway. Hello, by the way, how are you? Bought 100, I think, brushes, and they're the very slim type. They're dirt cheap. Thought that was a good idea. At last I managed to buy one of these, a razor saw. I've got a small one, but pardon the expression, I wanted the big one like we do, and I thought it's about time. What else? Oh, got some of these. I don't know if you use these. These are like well, they're like these things over here. There's a name, cocktail sticks, toothpicks, what, you know, that sort of thing, except they have a bit of cotton on the end. You see, they're quite sharp and they're so useful. And I can buy these are in packs of 100 for £2 or so. So I bought 2 packs. What else? The only other thing, bought some sanders. I like these Ultimate modelling sanders. They're really good. You get a multi-pack, and they're a little bit expensive, but they're extremely good. Very pleased with those. So let's get that out of the way. So that's the supplies gone. There we go. Anyway, model wise, first of all, because we're getting into winter again, I want to get back to the bench. Because it's good to be here in the winter when it's howling rain outside and winds and colds and everything else, and you have a nice drink, and it's a good place to be. And because of that, I want to do a few group builds as we go along. There's one held by, and I probably get this wrong, Papa Dan? And now he's doing a tiger and Meng cartoony type build, and the one I've chosen is a tiger kit. You may have seen these before actually. That's the Messerschmitt's BF109, which I think looks quite cool even in this sort of, but you can get different ones. There's the Corsair and the Zero, and there's a Spitfire and lots of others, and there's the there. But it's just a group build. I'm not sure how long it runs, but I'm going to have a go with this. It's a small kit. It's all clicked together and all that sort of thing, which is okay. Come on. One sec. Come on, you little bloody... Jesus Christ. Oh. There we go. So... Ow, that hurt my back. Okay. There we go, bits and pieces, plastic bits. It actually builds into a really decent size model actually. More plastic bits. Stickers, yay! But decals on the back, yay! No swastikas unfortunately, but you do get the ones for the instrument panel, which is really good. And in here you got the instructions, which are, let's show you the instructions in here because they are so bloody interesting. Not so you can make it in this sort of configuration, which is the classic 109 German, but they also have the decals for the Romanian, I think it's Romanian, yeah, the Romanian Air Force one, which I think just looks really cool and nice. I like that, so I might do that. In fact, I might buy another one of these kits, so we'll have one in the Romanian colours and one in the German. But that just looks cool. So that's the announcement. I'm joining that group build. And there was another bit. I think I've lost the canopy somewhere when I threw bits around here anyway. I hope I haven't lost that for good anyway, but that would be very annoying. Very annoying. Anyway, there we go. That's my entry. Now, kits that I've actually finished, and there's only 2 of them. One of them is quite interesting because I bought a model kit on eBay, and the fella who sent me the kit sent me another kit as like a freebie. It was a loose kit. I thought, well, that's a strange one. It was of a hovercraft, one of the huge hovercrafts that we used to run between Dover and Calais across the English Channel, and they were enormous. And I thought, that's great. But so I looked into it. I was wondering who actually made the model because I had no idea, you know. And let's have a look on my tabletto here. And there's an advert. I managed to find an advert. Let's see if you can see that. But it's for Frosty's cereal from about 1968, 1969-ish. And as you can see, if you send away enough packet tops, you get a model of a hovercraft. And I found out, oh, that's it. Oh, I had no idea. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I've got that model, and I decided to build it. So I'm just gonna rig up the turny-whirny, roundy-poundy thing, just to show you the model. It's very easy to put together, but it actually turned out quite well, I think. I've never built a hovercraft before. Not the sort of thing I do, is it? So let's put that down there and get the hovercrafty poo out. And there we go. So there it is. There's the hovercraft. And as for a freebie, or you know, well, it is a freebie. I don't know who actually made it originally. There is an Airfix version of this, which I think is much larger, much larger. Yeah, I built it. I was going to do a little bit of diorama, and I ordered some I think it was 1/200th model cars, you know, just to do a diorama. But unfortunately, they didn't turn up. I had to cancel that order. So I just built the thing. So as it's pretty basic, but put the paint on. Actually, looks pretty good. I mean, these things running across the channel, they're amazing. I mean, most ferries could do maybe 14 knots, 20 knots at the very most. This thing on a flat surface can easily do 60 to 80 miles an hour, which was incredibly fast. And until the channel tunnel was dug out and opened, it was the quickest way to get across the channel. Especially if you have cars, because this thing could hold a good 20-30 cars as well as passengers. I just thought it was a really interesting and unusual build. And you know me, I'm not very interesting, but I love my interesting builds. So there's that one. The other one I ordered a kit from a resin kit, which I thought was a resin kit. It's actually a 3D printed resin kit from China. And the bloody thing, I thought normally with those sort of kits, when you order them, they're very, very cheap. They take ages to get to you because it's in China. It's the other end of the world, down by the top right-hand corner of the world, you know, being flat. And it arrived literally within, it's like within a week it arrived. Anyway, it's beautifully made. I mean, it was so cheap and it's beautifully made. I wish I could show you well, I wasn't making videos at the time, so so let's get this one out the way. There's a helicopter hovercraft, all done and dusted in the British Rail scheme, so that was cool. Really old kit, didn't go together very well, but it was fun. And this is the actual model. It's finished, and I'm going to have to move the camera just a bit. So this is it. This is called Red Legs. Well, I've called it Red Legs. It's a mechanical walker battle thing with a driver. I wonder if I can get closer. Well, that's the main part of it, and essentially all I've done is painted it. I painted it in pretty much, apart from the legs, which are red, and a few bits and bobs, it is mainly with washes, different colours of a wash. So one wash on top of another wash, on top of another wash, on top of another wash, and so on and so forth. And it turned out okay. I wonder if we can get a little bit closer. Sorry, this camera's playing up a little bit at the moment. Look at me. So there it is. You can see it's got the cockpit there. And let's see if I can get it in the middle for good God. Very dirty. There's a pilot there, female pilot, which was supposed to be standing in the cockpit, but I found that she's too large. So I put her down there, as you can see. Very grimy. As I've called it Red Legs simply because I wanted to paint the legs red. And it was a fun build. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. And there we go. So that's that. What else is there? I don't think there's very much else. There's a group build I want to join. If you're on Facebook, if you go to the Warts and All Facebook page, run by Cone C, they're doing a. I wish I'd kept hold of the. Yeah, this is just like me. Preparation. And anyway, they're doing a build until end of the year. For 1941-1942, as the Germans pushed into Russia. So it's in that period, so it can be a tanker, aircraft, a figure, anything you want, as long as it's in that time period. And I wish I could actually find it, but 1 second, let me just see if I can. This has found it, because I'm brilliant. And let me just put this up here. So the Eastern Fronts, there we go, 1941-1942, runs until the 31st of December, which is plenty of time, and it can be absolutely anything. So I thought I'd have a go of that. I don't do a lot of armour. I do enjoy it, but I just simply don't do a lot of it. So I'm going to have a go with that as well. Actual kits, I haven't bought any kits at all for about 3 months now. I don't really need to. I've got quite a lot of model kits. I've got a lot of resin kits. I don't really need to. I mean, it's the urge to go on to eBay and just buy them, I suppose. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully there'll be more videos quite soon. I'm actually, let me just get this out the way and mow. See, you can see inside there. Isn't that good? And a lady. Hello. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of project because it's been ages since I've done anything model railway related. Long time. And let me just grab it because I didn't originally. This is something I was supposed to do ages ago, but one thing and the other just didn't. This is a caboose, so you in the United States will know exactly what this is. It's a caboose. Okay, thank you. It's from the my favourite North American railway, which is the Burlington and Northern. I actually did a project about the history of the Burlington Northern. It's now called the Burlington Northern Santa Fe, BNSF, and it's an amalgam of a lot of companies over the years. Anyway, so I was going to weather this caboose, but with a twist. Oh, there has to be a twist. Because I was going to weather that caboose by using just one product. And the product I was going to use are Tamiya weathering packs. So, Weathering Master, as they call them, which are just essentially these things, which we've all used before. You can see that this one's quite well used. So I was going to weather the whole thing, all of this, simply using these, nothing else, and see what comes out. Quick and easy, hopefully. I don't know how it's going to work out, but yeah, I think it's going to be fun. And so that's for the future, really. September, I'm hoping to buy some kits. I haven't bought any kits for ages, and I sort of miss the parcels and opening them up and going. So that's what we're going to do. I'm doing some more training schemes and things. I'm hoping to get a job with the civil service quite soon, with any luck. Touch wood. So please touch wood wherever you are. And that's it, really. Thank you very much for watching. The next video won't be too long. I'm going to get back into these things because I do enjoy them. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.